Right, there's a sail point just coming up on the right here. Yes, just in here. Don't think I've sold bales here before, but I might have done. Rightio. No, it's going to want me to unload them, is it? Usually if you unstrap it, it does it. I'll try turning the auto load off. No, had to actually get to unload them and they didn't go in the trigger. How annoying. Let's put them back on. So this is a little bit different than the other sail point. Alright, and now it won't load those. Always seem to have this issue here. So I have probably tried to sell bales here before. See if that will be in the trigger. No. At least I've got them all on board now. And now, of course, I haven't seen what the amount was. Alright, see if I can get it into position this time. Right about there. I don't know which way it's going to do. Left? No, right. Yes, there we go. What do we get for those? 8,000. That's probably about half, so I must have got around about 16,000. Which is actually pretty good. Happy about that. Got the total over 200,000. Let's just go and get the rest of these, and that'll complete the baling. Right, we should still be set for the right side. Let's unload this last load. About there. No. Right, turn that off first maybe. That's better. And unstrap them. That's better. That should be all in the sail point. Kind of. Right. Those ones aren't. I didn't go far enough forward. So I'm going to come around and push them in. There we go. Alright, one there I still didn't get. There we go. Up to 229,000, so that's pretty good. I'll get the trailer back and then work out what we're going to be doing next. Right, get this trailer back in the yard. Down on the side of the shed here. I'll drop that off there. Now, I believe we have to do some liming. I believe our spreader is right here. Can't quite see that. Which end is what? Bit dark in the shadows there. Can't quite see. I'll just have a quick look. There we go. Got it right. And what do we have in there? We have lime. Beautiful. And I believe we may have still have some lime down where the old farmyard was. That's, whoops, who put that tree there? Oh dear. Well, I'm truly hooked up on that. I can't even see what I'm hooked up on, but there's something there. But that's seed and fertiliser, so just Go down and have a look what we've got down the other end there. Right, there's the old farmyard, so they're just over here. I'm just assuming that they're lime, but they may not be. Yes, they are. I don't think that'll still be enough to do this field, so I'll have to make a trip into town. And grab that one. No, not close enough. That mustn't be lime. No, it's fertiliser. Okay. Well, I think I'll go and get a top up of lime, because this certainly won't do the whole field. Right, just get started on the headland as usual. About there. And off we go. While the worker is doing such a good job on the liming, let's just go and have a look. We'll move up here. A nice new harvester. And we bought a seeder too, didn't we? Almost forgotten about it. That must still be over at the sale point, shop, store. I didn't bring it back, did I? No. All right. Don't actually need it just yet. So in the field that's been limed at the moment, I'm going to put wheat in there because the chickens need food desperately. And in this field, I am going to let the grass grow again, because the plan is to get sheep, and sheep will need hay, and we'll get a substantial amount of hay off this field, enough to last for a considerable time. So that's the plan. Now it's saying that it's 50% fertilised on here, so I'm not sure whether to try fertilising it again and see if it makes any difference. It probably would be a good idea. So when the liming has been done, I'll just see how I go fertilising that. But in the meantime, we need to work out where the sheep are going. And in order to do that, right, so I was thinking we have all this area of land here. How big are these sheep pens? That's the critical factor. I think it was going to be, that one is needs water, but so I'm trying to find the ones that don't need water. Oh, I'm on cow pastures. That doesn't help, does it? No. Yes, that one requires water, but these ones don't. That one takes 25, that one takes 65, that one takes 250. Ooh, it is big, but that's kind of the size that that we want. Now I've lost where the farm is. Ah, there. So I'm going to need to texture this, otherwise it won't it won't let it be constructed there. So I was thinking somewhere like that. Now, how can I tell if these require water or not? I thought there was some way where it showed you. Oh, over here. Yes. So if you select one that requires water, it shows you there. This one doesn't. So, firstly we need to paint this with, I guess, grass. We thought that would already be grass, but see if that makes a difference. Okay. Let's try that. Sheep, couldn't see it. And it's that one. 250 sheep, yes. I'll keep it over this way, or where do I need to pick up things from? That's where you buy the sheep. Oops, going all over the place. I can't see any other points there. Looks like they might be at the back. So let's just try and orientate that there. There we go. 100,000. And now we have sheep. Well, we don't have sheep yet, we have a sheep pen. That's where you drop off the food. Not sure what that is, storage area. And that's where you buy the sheep. Where do you pick up the wool? I'm assuming it produces wool. Oh, won't do anything until we have some sheep. Right. Let's just buy one sheep. Yes, we have one. Okay. So now, if we go into, after the save, which takes considerable time. No, that's chickens. Oh, there's a sheep. Productivity, wool, grass, that will take hay, of course. So we could just do grass bales off that field. I don't think there's any actual difference between hay and grass as far as the game is concerned. So there's no point in going to the extra step of making hay. Look, the bales, maybe the bales appear there. Well, they'll appear somewhere because that's the that's the aim of the whole thing. So let's purchase some more. So we've got the younger ones. So they're how old? It's a lamb. So we will get some more of those. How come? Well, we have 250. Let's go back. Get 60 of, or get 59. They'll make an even 60, won't it? Of those, and we'll get the older ones so that we get some wool more quickly. Buy those. That's 120. I think we'll get another 60 of those. So that brings us up to 180 out of 250, so we'll let the rest breed. So it's very good. And there they are. Whoops, wrong key. Problems with playing on a laptop is you have much smaller keys and it's quite difficult. So the sheep will need food. So both of these fields that we're doing at the moment will be to feed animals basically. So I think that's pretty good. And the liming is nearly completed. So we really need 2 tractors at this point too. But only having $46,000 left, just over, we certainly can't afford a tractor. But yeah, 2 tractors are becoming a necessity at the moment because it's slowing us down having one. We could have another tractor working on that field, but that's the way it is. We'll come back when the liming's been completed and then we'll try to fertilise that field and see if it makes any difference. Right, just completing the last of the liming, and we easily made it with 1 load, which was surprising but very good. I'm probably thinking of the bigger field that needed more than 1. I think it needed 3 from memory, something like that. So we have a bit of fertiliser laying around, so we can put some in and see if it affects that field. It may not change any of the indicators, but I guess it may still affect the outcome. That's going to be pretty hard to work out. Alright, so we'll drop the lime off somewhere over here. There's the fertiliser and seed. Right, so leave that line there. Can't tell which one is which. I only need a little bit just to test it. That was just a little bit. Oh yeah, a bit more there. Just empty that pallet, that'll do. And just see if it affects the numbers that we can see anyway. And just doing this at the moment, it reminds me that I hope one thing they have fixed in FS25, which from what I've seen they may have, is the draw distance. I'm hoping that they have fixed that. Now this has a much wider spread than the lime, so okay, let's just run down here a little bit. Right, have a look there and see if we can see any effect. Wait for the map to load. Can't see anything on there. What does it tell me on here? No, exactly the same. See if it changes. Oh, it did change. Now it's gone to 20% over here and 57% yield bonus. But back here where I just put fertiliser on, it's 37% yield bonus and 29% fertilised. So that has gone up. So I think what we'll do is we'll fill this up and get this field fertilised on the off chance that it might affect it. Oh, ran over something there. What was that? Don't know. Too dark to see in there. There's seed. There is one in the shadow here. which I can't really see at all, but it is there. No, maybe it isn't there. I might be imagining that one. No. Alright, we'll go and fill this over up at the store and oh, what are these ones here? Got pellets sitting all over the place. They are fertiliser, there we go. Well, one of them is. One fertiliser, one seed. Okay, I think we'll need more than that, so we'll go and top it up. And this time I know where the fertiliser is. Now it's getting a bit late in the day, so we'll probably just complete this fertilising and then move on to the next day, I think. I'm not sure if we'll even need all this, but we'll need more when we put the crops in, so we'll top it up. Money is going down pretty fast. How much is this going to cost? 34,000? Oh dear. I didn't expect it to cost that much. 34,000. That must be a lot of fertiliser. Well, hopefully we don't have to buy fertiliser for some considerable time after that. Right, it's going to be very difficult to see where I've been and haven't been, so I'll just estimate it about there, and we'll get the headland done, which is going to be pretty hard to see, and hopefully worker can finish it off. Headland done, and I noticed I missed a bale there. That's probably a grass bale, so that can be given straight to the sheep. I've got no idea where this needs to start. Let's just see if a worker can work it out. Yep, and of course we won't see anything on here. Well, they are going at a funny angle there, but I've decided to do another save. Yes, very difficult to tell what's been done and what hasn't been done. Oh, it is showing it now. Aha, okay, well that's excellent. Couldn't see it before, but that has been fertilised twice. So we'll get a maximum yield of grass. So that's very good news. Alright, we'll come back when this has been completed. So that's the last of the fertilising. Have a quick look at the map, see how we did. A bit patchy, but it was pretty hard to see where we've been, where we haven't. But that's not too bad a job. And the sun's setting in the background there, so it's time to finish this day. Yeah, that's not too bad. We certainly didn't use much fertiliser, so as I suggested, we probably have quite a bit left over, which is good. I'll just park this up here at the side of the shed. We'll leave that fertiliser in there. And we can just leave the tractor here, ready for the morning. And we can go and move on to the next day. And that grass will grow, and we carry on with our work. See you in the morning. Another beautiful day. Whoops, can't get off the veranda as usual. The poor old chickens are still waiting for food, but they do have eggs there, but won't be any more. So, just check the grass. I don't think it'll be ready to harvest yet. No. Oh, it says it's ready to harvest, but no, it's got to be up. Oh, it hadn't updated. I get caught by that every time. Yes, it is ready to harvest. Right, that's good. And also the field needs to be seeded at the end there. I think that's probably going to be the first job. We have plenty of seed and fertiliser lying around. So let's just get over to the store and pick up the new seeder. And here it is, where it's been waiting patiently for quite some time. But now it's time to put it to good use. This is where basically a lot of the money went. That is a pretty impressive seeder. I hope this tractor can tow it all right. We shall soon find out. Right, just spent some time unloading the fertiliser spreader and loading up some of the pellets into the seeder. Hopefully we've got enough grain, enough seed in there to complete that field, because that's all the pellets we have lying around. Plenty of fertiliser there and plenty of lime just there. So let's just get down and get this field underway. Right, here we are with the field all ready to go, and we're planting wheat in here, of course, for the chickens. I have used this seeder before, I'm pretty sure. It's a very good one. Not a huge working width, but enough. I started about there. And we're off and running. It is nice and fast. Seeding of the wheat field completed, and the chickens will be very grateful when it finally grows. And we didn't run out of seed. 10% left, in fact. It's pretty good. And there we go. That folded up and dropped that off at the farmyard. Okay, let's get this in the shed alongside the new harvester. That will do. Now, one thing I need to do, there's the trailer right there, is pick up that stray bale of grass and feed it to the sheep. So at least some of the animals can be fed. I could probably carry it. I have super strength, but we'll do it with a trailer. Now, where was it? Down this end somewhere. Where am I? No, heading in the wrong direction, that's where I am. There it is, I can see it from here. Now this field is grass, it just blends in with the surroundings, so quite difficult to see. Right, let's feed this to the sheep. Right, this is where you drop the feeder. So lay stuff about there and check that I'm on the right side, unloading left. Shift I, no. Still have that enabled, turn that off. Now we're right. There we go. And the sheep are now fed temporarily. I don't know how long that bale, single bale will last. Probably not all that long. Put this back around the corner here. And the next job is to go and get the mowers once again. Rightio, I think we're all ready to go. Let's get the mowing started. No, front one's not down. I always seem to manage to do this. No, it is down. And it is on. Never seems to be working, but it is. See, during that part of that time lapse, I switched the baler. I started off with the normal baler, and I realised it was going to take way too long. Always underestimate the size of this field. So I swapped it for this baler and for the bigger bales, 2.4, which is a lot faster, but it's still taking a long time because there is a lot of grass. And while I was plodding away doing the baling, I did start thinking about the idea of doing some of this as silage. I probably just, oops, go the right way. Just run over here and have a look. Probably got enough bales to keep the sheep going for some time. I'm probably only halfway through the field. Yeah, maybe. So there are quite a number of bales and quite a bit of grass to go, but that would be a nice little bit of income. Soon we only have $2,304 in the bank account, and yes, we have wheat crop planted up there. We have oats in the silo to sell. The price of oats is on the way up, I believe. I should just double check. Once we get past the save. Oats, yes, going up. It's only 1,500 at the moment, and it can get up to 1,800. We are in, what month are we in? We're in November. So, okay, it's not going to be good for quite some time. All right, so not relying on the oats, but that's fine. We don't need to rely on the oats. We can make some more silage here and get the bank account up looking healthy again. So, I'll just empty the baler, which I can never work out how to do. Oh, must be started to do that. Yep, fair enough. No, we won't do it. Turn off baler. I'm sure it was why. I had this problem before. No, not going to do it. I can't remember how I resolved it last time, but I did get it working. No, there's no option there at all to unload the baler, which is pretty odd. No matter what I press, it doesn't work. So we'll just get it to dump that last bale. Maybe because it's halfway through one or something, not quite sure. Make sure I'm lowered and the baler's on. Oops, try and go straight. Let's get it to drop that last one. There we go. Now maybe it will do it. See if we can get it to there. No, it won't do it. Right, just drop this next one then. Probably going to lose one bale. There we go. Maybe it has to be turned off. Ah, turned off. There you go. That was the secret. I thought you'd turn it on, not turn it off. Alright, so we'll end this episode here. Next episode I will return the baler and lease a wrapping baler and turn the rest of that grass into silage. Again, I know it's getting a bit repetitive, but we're trying to set things up here for success for the future, and I gave some some of the round bales that have been gave them to the sheep, so hopefully they'll be happy for a while. Yeah, they should be all right. And yeah, so when we come back, we will do that. And hopefully in this day, it's only 2:45. I've slowed the time down, and otherwise we'll incur extra fees and whatnot. Although if I'm returning it now, no, we'll try and do it all in the one day. It is a big job, but we need the money now to hire or to lease the wrapping baler. I may need some money. You'll notice that, no, you probably didn't notice. I did it off camera. I went and sold the eggs. So sold the few eggs I had to be able to afford to lease this big baler. So that's how that was achieved. But I may need to even borrow another 5,000 to lease the wrapping baler. But we'll work that out next episode. So please like and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support I can get. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.